Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me and Strawberry Shortcake. This is from Torrid. I have some more new stuff to try on my face. I've hauled it, but I haven't actually tried it. So let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. And if you didn't finish that lyric, I don't know that we can be friends. So just stay tuned if we can be friends. Okay, so we've got, I do have a new primer. I lied to you. Also, Mama, I think your primer's still waiting to come upstairs. This is the Makeup Revolution Ceramide Primer. You know why I bought this. It's because it looks really cool. That's why I bought it. I also do like, oh, come on, Pump. Come on, Pump. I've broken it. I got that much out. And now no more will come out. Thank you, Makeup Revolution. There it goes. It just comes out like a milky, super light pink. I don't know what it's supposed to do. It's got a bunch of decent ingredients according to the bottle. But, I mean, I've already put on 10 layers of skincare beforehand anyway. So, who knows? We'll slather that on. I opened up a new sunscreen, like a new baby sunscreen, because I just finished the La Roche-Posay sunscreen. And I opened up a Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. This was a different consistency than I anticipated. It's like this weird gel. But I'm not mad at it. I just thought it would be more of a, like a moisturizer type of texture. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. So there's that. I don't know that I've ever tried that one. I've tried several Supergoop sunscreens. I can't keep track, but I also like little trial sizes and then I'd still have a bunch, like a whole little box full of sunscreens to try. I don't have to buy sunscreen forever, but I like trying sunscreens. Anyway, there it is. Okay, so for today, new stuff, but also not new stuff, because we've got, not everything is new, but I want to use what I want to use. I can't. I want to use it again. This is it's from Shop Miss A. It's A2O Labs, A2O Soft Matte Foundation. This is an L1. Let's try it with like a different application process, format, media, so that we can get some on our shirt. Nice. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. It's not really. I did use their new spongy thing, which you don't get wet. But I did want to try it with another type of sponge to see how well it does. It holds up so well. Like even on my chin. I touch my chin a lot. I don't know, whatever. But, and I know it looks too yellow on camera. Everything does. Probably because of my, like the pinkiness of my background. That's a thing that I have an issue with. Are we just going to go to meetings with foundation on? Yep. But it's not this. It's not too yellow in real life, in IRL. Okay. So one pump, not bad. It's so quick to blend in too, which I don't normally comment upon because it normally isn't a factor, but it's nice. Do we want to try to build it up? Let's try to build it up on our cheeks real quick. Let's try just a little bit more. I haven't really done 2 layers yet, so also a fun experiment on a Monday morning. not picking itself up, which is nice. Some foundations can't stand itself, you know? Like me in middle school. Okay. There's 20 mils in it. I have a feeling I'm going to go through it pretty fast because I really enjoy it. But for $4, that's not a bad price point. Shop Miss A has $1 shipping all the time. So I'm gonna let it sit. It's so pretty, y'all. It's just a nice foundation. Okay, so let's see here. I want to try a cream blush palette. I have had it forever, haven't tried it yet. It's from P. Louise. It's called Go With The Flow. I think it came in a subscription box, I think. I don't think it was in the advent calendar last year, but I haven't tried it, which is a shame. So let's do some creamy products. I'm still going to use the Juvia's Place little puck bronzer again because it's so good. What are we going to use to apply? Okay, let's start with the bronzer with the Juvia's Place. This is the Heavenly Skin It Cosmetics for Ultra Face Brush thing. This one worked really well last time. Okay, so I finished, giving you updates. I finished the K-rom-com. I was watching What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. It was fabulous. And it ended beautifully. I mean, just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So cool. Liked it a lot. Very highly recommend that show. Then I spent, I don't know how long trying to figure out what was next because my watch list is pretty big. But I decided on an interesting premise. So here, I'll propose it to you. It is a couple of things all in one from what I understand. I'm only on episode 2. So it is Chinese. It starts modern, but it's a body swap time travel, which is 2 things that are funny to me. So he is like a super arrogant modern day chef. And this is all in the first episode, so I'm not spoiling anything. This is the premise of the whole thing. He gets body swap time traveled back. So into a woman. So and again, I'm only in episode 2, the actress who is playing, she's now the queen. Like, she becomes the queen instantly. She gets married. The actress who's playing her as a man in a woman's body is her, like, mannerisms, body language, facial, all of it is so well done. She is very talented. I just couldn't. It was so cute. Okay, I'm going to try one of these here. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, let's see what we'll tone that down with sponge in a minute. I was delighted. So it's actually also a little bit slapstick, which I don't normally go for. But the way in which it is done is actually quite funny. So I was delighted. It's called Mr. Queen. And it is, is it 20 episodes? So, I mean, it's a good size. It's a good size show. And I am enjoying it so far. It is political. So it is like a palace drama kind of thing as well, which means that I've got to kind of learn like factions. And again, only on episode 2, but I'm already a little bit overwhelmed with the number of characters I've been introduced to, because you meet like everybody in the palace plus a couple of extras, and trying to figure out like what all is going on at the same time as he is. obviously it's well done, because you do feel overwhelmed a little bit and trying to, like, you're scrambling to say, now wait, who are you? Because so is the character, because the character doesn't know these people. It's kind of well done if you think about it. Let's use a little bit of Tarte Ultra Creamy. I am also finished with the second Jennifer Armentrout book in the Dark Elements series. I finished that yesterday, started the third. There was a twist in the second, and I'll admit I didn't necessarily see that coming. Not fully, but so that was good. I enjoy when I can't see a twist full out coming. That was good. I had a couple of things like in the back of my brain kind of thinking about, but I didn't call it, which is good. That's good for me. It's not bad. It reads fairly quickly for a book. So finished the first two this weekend. Don't know if I'll finish the third today or not. I've obviously got to work, but I have, and I've got a lot of actual like work to do, like not just necessarily go to meetings and listen, but I have like it's my reporting day. So I've got to get reports done and pivoted and all that stuff. So it's fairly active mentally. And if I have a day like that I am doing that type of mental work, I usually don't want to read after work, but we'll see. We shall see. I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. I do know what I'm going to use today. I have a new Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette from their holiday collection. I watched Jen Phelps do her haul, and she used them. And she wasn't a huge fan, so I'm excited to see how I like it. She and I don't necessarily see eye to eye on everything as far as products go, but we're fairly similar with a lot of things. She has very dry skin. I do not, but she has some of the same preferences I do, which is nice. I'm gonna powder real quick because I don't have a liquid highlighter, do I? No. Okay. I really like how that blush and bronzer look. That's really nice. This is my Laura Mercier Secret Under Eye Brightening Powder again. And then we'll set with the Flower Satin Miracle Glow Finishing, whatever. The Behemoth. Get it everywhere, girl. It was on the puff, so I might as well use it. You have some powder too, strawberry. I love strawberry shortcake as a child. She was my homegirl. Loved her. And still love her. I thought about using the Glamlight Strawberry Shortcake palette, but I want to use the new Wet n Wild stuff. So we're gonna use that another day. But is that like your, oh, it's the highlight on her hat. I'm like, I'm trashing the shirt already. We're doing that today. Okay, so for bronzer, we don't have a new one, which is a good thing. I don't need one. I pulled my Narcissist whatever palette. I have maybe 2 of these in my collection now. And I need to use them. Let's use our Sonia G Sculpt 4. It's got a Laguna in it, and we don't use our bougie products enough, so let's do it. Bougie brush, which came in a Beautylish lucky box or lucky bag. We don't be buying Sonia G around here, but there we go. There's that. It's pretty. It's a pretty product. I like Laguna. I can make it work. It's not one that, I think Casino is even better, but I like Laguna. Okay, here's some of the new products. This is the Wet n Wild Holiday Foxtrot Blush in bright pink. That looks appropriate for a strawberry shortcake kind of day. Apparently they're supposed to be scented. I didn't know that, nor do I smell them. So what do I know? My blush typically gets washed out on camera, so it is brighter than it looks on camera, but that's a beautiful matte blush. It's beautiful. The highlighter I'm really excited about. This is the Soft Rose Gold. These came in a duo. I got mine from Ulta. Now Jen showed a liquid highlighter that flashes purple to pink, and it is like a little tube, and I do want that. I didn't want it before I saw her swatch it out, but now that I see it, I really would like that, in my opinion. I'm gonna blend, but boy howdy, that's a highlighter, ain't it? Yup. Okay. Rawr, let's blend. We're gonna get our finishing powder from MAC. There are still a few products that I'm looking to use up before the year's end. I don't know if I'll get there, but we're trying, you know, we're trying. One is that Benefit Lemonade eye primer that I put on. I don't know that we'll make it by year end, but we're going to keep using it until it goes. This is another one. It will not be done by year end, but I want to use it up. I like it. That's why I want to use it. And I want to make a concerted effort to use it so that I get my use out of it. Okay, let's do brows. What are we going to do to you, brows? We'll use taupe. It's sitting here on top. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow. It's in the shade taupe, which I used before I dyed my roots black. I didn't dye them, but my amazing Madison dyed them for me. And I need to probably get them done before like holidays, because the root sitch is real. Okay. Let's do spray. Palette we're going to use is this one. And I think we are going to do a berry pink, obviously, look. Let's go. She was right, these palettes are hard to open. Okay. There she blows. We're going to figure it out as we go along. No plan. Who needs a plan? Plans are for suckers. I really don't know what I'm doing. Here's hoping it comes out. This one has shimmer in it. Yeah, it's like a sheen. Cool. I'll do shimmer above the crease. I don't really care. It don't make a difference to me. It's pretty. Okay, are we gonna go bright pink? Yeah. There's a really bright pink matte. Let's tap off, shall we? Holy Moses. Well, the color payoff is there. Again, this is supposed to smell. I don't smell anything. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, let's wipe off the brush and make sure we can blend and not necessarily add pigment, because I don't need to add any more pigment to my eye. Okay, there's a hair. Where are you? Found it. Okay. That is a very pigmented shadow. I'm a pale person, so pigment is a real thing. All right, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna wipe my brush off, and I'm gonna go back with that first much paler shade that has a sheen, and I'm gonna buff it over that shade and kind of tone that down just a smidge. It's pretty. It is pretty. Okay. There's a darker shade I can put on the outer edge. Let's try that. Okay. Get a smaller brush. These are BH Cosmetics, the rose gold brush set. One of my lovely subscriber friends sent me this set for Christmas, I think, last year, and it is so good. Okay, so an even darker, brighter pink on the outer. You know, and looking at her, she's not pink, she's more red, but that's okay. We're gonna go with this. It's a berry pink is what we're calling it. Okay. And then there's one more darker shade. We're gonna put just a tiny bit of the one more darker shade that's more berry. It's also got a sheen right there. That's it. That's all we're doing. And then we're gonna do a shimmer on the lid. There. That's a nice gradient. The problem is the shimmer on the lid portion. So this is super topper. I don't want a gold. I don't love golds on me. That's more, it's like a, I mean, I guess it'll do. Let's do it. It's like a coppery pink. It flashes copper and it flashes pink. So it's a little odd, but we'll take it. We'll put that over the majority of my lid. That's the thing I don't like about this palette, I think, is that it doesn't have the right lid shade for me. Now I have ridiculous numbers of eyeshadows that I could go choose one, but I do like, you know, using one palette if I can. And then we'll use the duochrome weird topper. Not really weird topper, but topper here. It's got pink, so we'll tap it in the very front and up like that. We're very shiny today. We're very shiny most days. And I don't mind it. There. That's a pretty look. It's the middle shade that's throwing me off, but it does flash. There's some pink in there. Okay. Let me blend just uno momento. Yeah, that'll do. I don't love it. And this is Purity glitter. So it's a glitter shade, which I don't want to wear today. But the mattes did just fine. So I used, whoa. This is a transition. This, like in the outer corner and crease. The words. This one in the outer corner. That also went in the very tippy outer corner. So I used the majority of the shades I just don't love how warm that pulls. Okay, we'll deal with it another day. Let's get some, maybe some liner. Let's do a liner. This is the Beauty Wing stamp from A2O Studio. It's one of their Paw Paw things. They have an eyeliner on one side and like a wingy stamp on the other. Oh, let's do a wing. Why not? It's Monday. One. Ah, ah, ah. Two. It's on. That's all that matters. All that matters is that it's on. Let's get some. Let's tight line real quick. Oh. Just threw an eyebrow brush on the ground. Okay. This went bigger than I anticipated. But what's new? That's how we roll around her. Okay, let's do lashes, and then let's use the Milk Kush mascara. I haven't really given it a fair shake all the way. I just don't love the mascaras I have open right now. And so usually I'm very happy to do lashes. Like, I get excited because it makes such a, you know, a big difference. But if they're not fun, then I don't really get excited. So here's hoping that this one does something today. This would be a good look to wear false lashes with. I'm not going to, for the same reason I'm not wearing glitter today. I can't be bothered, darling. It's Monday. Whew. All right. It's a little baby, like deluxe sample or whatever. I mean, you can't even see them. That's because my winged eyeliner is giant. That's okay. All right. There's some lashes there. Not super impressed with this one either. Just not, you know? Just not. All right, I do want a little bit of inner corner highlight. We'll use the MAC pigment in Vanilla. And let's find my brush that I always use. It's like a white gold. And it's very, very potent. And I like it. It never disappoints. Okay. I don't know that I would actually recommend this palette. I think Jen's got the right of it. I don't know that it's good enough. I don't know. I don't think I would. I'm not excited to like use it again, which is normally like my temperature check for whether or not I like something. This is Kylie and Bear. We're going to follow it up with Nude Sticks in J Mama. I like that. That's a really pretty combo. And I'm glad I have that. That's the look. I don't think I'd recommend it, y'all. I would totally recommend the blush and the highlighter. Like, I think that's absolutely worth the $7 to $10 or whatever it is that it comes in for this duo. I don't think this is worth it. And that's sad because I love Wet n Wild shades in other palettes, but that one's just not doing it for me. You know, some things aren't for everyone. I don't think that the colors are well matched, like the mattes versus the shimmers. And I'm not really super impressed. So I would say skip that one and, you know, go with another berry palette. I bet you the freaking Rich palette from Beauty Bay would have been a better choice for this. But here we are. We tried it together. If you do like it, let me know what you're pairing together for it to look the way that you want it to. I'm probably not excited to use that one again, but everything else looks just fine. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you'd like this video, it really does help out my channel, and I appreciate that. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. Let's be friends on the internet. I'll see you both soon.